Only to someone who's been underwater, he said. The words hung in the room, not loud, not sharp, but deep. Deep enough that Maya felt them hit something inside her chest that had been clenched tight for months. Maybe years underwater. That was exactly what it felt like. Moving through life as if every step, every breath, every thought had to push through invisible weight. People saw her uniform and assumed strength. They saw the baby and assumed purpose. They saw her silence and assumed discipline, but no one saw the drowning except him. Maya's throat tightened. She looked away, blinking fast, as if she was embarrassed to let him witness her cracks. But Daniel didn't look away. He didn't shift awkwardly or try to pretend he hadn't said something so intimate. He stood there solid, grounded, steady, like someone who didn't fear depth, maybe because he'd already survived his own. Maya let out a shaky exhale. Not controlled. Not practiced. Just real. What was it like? For you, she asked quietly, surprising even herself. He swallowed, his eyes drifting to the old vending machine humming in the corner. It was like waking up one day and realizing I didn't recognize my own life. His voice softened. Or myself. Her gaze lifted toward him. When my wife died, I didn't break the way people expected. He looked down at his hands, studying the faded calluses. I didn't scream. I didn't collapse. I didn't even cry, not at first. A humorless laugh escaped. I cleaned the house. She blinked. Cleaned? He nodded. Scrubbed everything. Walls, floors, windows. Cleaned the whole place like it mattered. Like if I made everything spotless, the ache would go away. Like grief was something I could wash off. Maya leaned back, listening, not as a soldier, not as someone trained to stay detached, but as a human being starving for emotional truth. And Lily, she whispered. Daniel's face softened instantly at the mention of his daughter. She was just a toddler. She didn't understand why mommy wasn't coming home. His jaw flexed. I didn't know how to explain it. So I just kept doing things. Making breakfast. Packing her little backpack. Working shifts. Folding laundry at midnight. His eyes clouded. All while pretending the weight wasn't pulling me under. Maya nodded slowly, almost painfully. Routine becomes life support. Yes, he breathed. Exactly. A silence stretched, gentle, not heavy. A shared understanding that didn't need more words. Maya traced her thumb along the baby carrier strap. For me, it started after deployment, she said softly. Everything in the field is loud. Explosions, orders, radios, adrenaline. But when you come home, she inhaled. Everything is quiet. Too quiet. He didn't speak. Didn't interrupt, and in the quiet, she continued, you hear everything you tried to bury. Daniel's chest ached at the truth of it. She shifted the baby slightly, soothing him when he whimpered. I thought coming back would make everything easier. But it made me feel misplaced. Like I was dropped back into a world moving too slowly for my mind and too fast for my heart. Daniel stepped closer, just a foot, but enough that she felt the warmth of his presence. Not intrusive. Just steady, Maya, he said softly, you're not wrong for feeling that way. She let out a shaky breath. Everyone keeps saying I'm strong. That I'm tough. That I'll bounce back. Her voice cracked. But I don't feel strong, Daniel. I feel like I'm held together with thread. His heart twisted. He reached out, not to touch her, not yet, but to rest his hand gently on the back of the chair near her. Close enough to reassure, far enough to respect. You don't have to be strong right now, he said. Not with me. Her eyes flicked up to him, hope fighting with fear. But what if I fall apart, she whispered. Then fall apart, he said. I'm right here. Her breath caught something inside her, something tight and exhausted, loosened just a little. She wiped her cheek, surprised by the tear she hadn't felt fall. I don't know how to do this, she admitted. Being vulnerable. Asking for help. You don't have to know how, Daniel murmured. Just let yourself feel for once. Don't carry everything alone. Her voice shook. I don't want to be a burden. You're not. His voice was firm, not soft. Needing help doesn't make you a burden. It makes you human. Her eyes shimmered raw, open. Why are you being so kind to me? She whispered. Daniel exhaled slowly. Because kindness saved me once. She blinked. When I was drowning, he said, someone reached in and pulled me up. My sister. My daughter. Even strangers. People who probably didn't think their little moments mattered. But they did. He smiled faintly. They reminded me life wasn't something I had to survive alone. Maya looked at him, really looked at him, as if seeing the man beneath the quiet janitor exterior for the first time. And what she saw wasn't pity. It wasn't charity. It wasn't obligation to it was recognition. Two people with different stories but the same broken edges. Her voice trembled. What if I don't know how to move forward? Then we don't move forward, he said gently. We just take the next breath. Then the next. One moment at a time. She closed her eyes and breathed in, slow, shaky, fragile, but it was the most honest breath she had taken in a long, long time. When she opened her eyes again, something had changed. Her shoulders had lowered. Her jaw had unclenched. Her armor, thin, cracked, exhausting, had finally been set down. Even if just for a moment, Daniel saw it, and he didn't push. He didn't rush. He simply remained where he was, solid, patient, steady. The baby stirred and shifted, tiny hand reaching upward. Maya brushed her cheek gently against his soft hair. I don't know why I trust you, she whispered. Daniel's lips curved into the smallest, warmest smile. Maybe because I'm not asking for anything. She swallowed. Hard. Except to not drown. Except, he agreed, to let someone swim next to you. Her eyes glistened. For the first time in months, maybe years, she wasn't underwater. She was surfacing slowly, shakily, painfully, but finally, and Daniel stood beside her, ready to catch her breath if she lost it, ready to hold the silence until she could speak again, ready to be whatever anchor she needed, not because he wanted something in return, but because he knew what it meant to be alone in the dark. And because something about her, something quiet, fierce, wounded, called to a part of him he thought had died long ago, without realizing it, without planning it, without even meaning to. This moment became the beginning of something that neither of them could ignore, something human, something healing, something that might change both their lives forever.